told y'all. Bad Mike told you time and time again.
Well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Monday night with the Unholy Alliance on Mad Mike Sports and 6MK Live. K Styles here, aka the Sixth Man. And to the left of me, we have the Senator, Mad Mike Sports, in the building.
Right. You're no match for the dark side.
Well, they no match for the dark side, like you said. At least they didn't trip up on Order 66. All right, man. Like I said, man, it's been one hell of a day, one hell of a weekend. Hope everybody enjoyed the weekend. Let's go ahead and kick it off with the roll call, Mike. And why do we? It's not just a roll call. What is it? It's the what? Roll call. And today's roll call, we're going to kick it off. Sherman Wood. We got Leo in the building. Keyshawn. We got 58 in the building. We got Jam. We got Silk. Jam. We got Silk in the building. And we got Nathan Floyd. Hey, man. Appreciate y'all coming in. Like I said, if you're already coming in, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Where we over here, where we speak the stats, the facts, and the truth in an unapologetic, unfiltered setting. So disclaimer here is, if you feel offended by what we say, you have the option to get the fuck on for your convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Raymond, Yusuke, exactly. Raymond Elder, Yusuke, Sonia. Appreciate you coming in. All right, man, Mike. How we feeling this afternoon, man?
I'm actually feeling quite well. I'm feeling good, to be honest. Got me a nice little sleep in. I didn't think I was gonna sleep that long. But, I slept 2 hours, bro.
Well, hell, shit. I know the feeling. I had to switch stuff up today, so like you said, hey, we gonna try this up. If it work like this, then maybe the protocol for the rest of the day. Yeah. All right. Like you said, got Drip LaFleur, we got Braves Hawk Falcon fan, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, Spaceship GB, Southside. What's going on? Hey man, we already starting with a question. Mike, you want to go ahead and get the question?
Yeah,
let's start the first question of the game. Braves Hawks Falcon fan came in here and said, who do y'all think the Falcons could replace Mooney with?
Should I be less like Matt Mike on this?
Man, you be whatever you want to be, man. You know that.
Do it any goddamn way. You
know exactly. I don't know why the hell you asked me. I don't know why the fuck you asked me that shit.
No way, shit, that ain't gonna look. That ain't gonna be hard. This motherfucker sucks. Okay, he inconsistent. Do I have to put up them numbers again? Because them numbers were quite ass. He played 15 games, okay? 15 games this bitch had. Let me say it again. 15 games. I don't care if he is hurt. I don't care if he had. He suited his ass up for 15 games, okay? And guess how many goddamn receptions he had in 15 games?
What was it like? 35 or something like that?
Less than that. 32. 32. And one tutty. Okay, one tutty. Sorry, right. David Seals had more than that. And we paying this on bitch $16 million. Okay. Nah, bro, I'm good on that. So it won't even be hard to replace him. Just being honest. It would not be difficult to replace him. I'm just gonna be real, and like I said, I don't want to say that he's totally useless, but he definitely robbed the Atlanta Falcons. Okay, robbed them blind. I think it's one of those things when wide receivers and players have a chemistry with a particular player, and I think he has chemistry with one Kirk Cousins, and I think the Atlanta Falcons went out of their way in the first year to make sure that he was a part of that offense. And I don't know who killed it. Who shot you? That's one of them. You remember that song? Who shot you?
Yep.
Look, I don't know who the hell shot him. All right. I don't know who the fuck shot him, but somebody shot him because he came out limping like hell. Okay. Ain't no excuses when you getting paid $16 million. Okay, none, zero. Injuries are not away. Injuries, let's be honest. How many players have we seen injured that still put up numbers? We've seen it before.
Yeah, very much.
We've seen injuries that did that. And still did more than he did.
But my question when it comes to David, I was gonna call him David Mooney, but
yeah, that's damn near perfect. Shit. Hell, you took the word out of my goddamn mouth. Right? You might get my place, and I was gonna say that, but I don't.
Oh, what'd you prefer, David Mooney or Darnell Seals?
You know what? That just hurt my own head. Okay? I hurt my own head.
but my question. What do you think? And it kind of goes in it kind of goes with what this question is. So why do you think the fallout of that, just the total negative 180 that just came with that? Like, why do you think the fall off was that bad?
Well, we kind of had this conversation before, and remember we was talking about Jeff Ulbrich when he was in the press conference. He was saying like we were just out here basically doing shit that's never been done before. When you hear coaches say stuff like that, that tells me that they were just shooting the shit. They were literally out here shooting the shit. So I don't think they had a plan with them.
They were chilling on the poach.
Mm-hmm. Chilling on a memory. That's what they were doing.
Anyway, I'd rather be with you too. Yeah, well, a touchdown too. Well.
That's what the hell they were doing.
You said they were living in the love for Mooney 1 year. Yeah, but that's why I go with that is and that's why I agree with the inconsistency, because it was like, okay, the first year it was there. The second year it was like it dropped off drastically. Yeah. And that's where you're going to that's where a problem is going to be lied there when you have what you're paying him for is to have the consistency. And from year one to year two, like I say, it's one thing if you're going from 992 and 5 touchdowns to 780 and 3 touchdowns. Like I said, that's not bad. But when you're from up here and you're at 32 for like 4 something, yeah, that's a big drastic fallout. And at this point in time, they got to have somebody that's going to be consistently there, game in and game out. So the question comes is, who would they replace them with? I believe they're going to. I believe that if they replace Darnell Mooney, it's going to come within the draft.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's going to come within the draft.
We needed a speed guy. He was supposed to be the big play guy, and he did anything but that. Like I saw all year with Darnell Mooney, he just could not get off of. He couldn't get off of the press. That was a major issue. And then the Falcons coordinators, obviously coordinator, and I use this term loosely, pass game coordinator and head coach Raheem Morris, they did not do a good job of running concept that could get them open consistently. So I wouldn't say it's 100% his fault. The offensive coordinators and the head coaches are supposed to find ways to get those guys open consistently, especially if you're paying him $16 million. They got to devise a plan to get him open consistently. And I think they did a horrible job with the wide receiver core. Like I said, there's still no excuse. He been in the league, 5 years prior to that? Hold on, let me see something. It's been about 4 years or so. 1, 2, 3, 4 years prior to the Atlanta Falcons. So he's had the experience. So there's no excuse for him not to be ready as a football player after 4 years with another team. So it's not like he's a young player anyway. My thing is you got to be ready to play, and we saw that Darnell Mooney was never ready to play. As soon as he was ready to play when he saw his white knight in shining armor. He was ready for that one.
And what's up, Don? What's happening?
Man, Mike, what does the world got to pull us through to say some stuff like that, man?
Exactly. But here's another question here. Spaceship GB asks, what are your thoughts about a potential Calvin Ridley reunion?
Calvin Ridley?
Yeah,
I'll let Don, if you want to go ahead and hit that one right there. What do you think about
reunion? Look, let me talk about a reunion real quick, man. Just because you throw a reunion doesn't mean you gotta like everybody. You gotta bring everybody back. Like I'm for one, I don't think we need to bring Calvin Ridley back. Like he already showed his true colors on who he is. And we need to remove ourselves from drama or people who have caused drama in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a no for me.
Mm. The issue that I have with Calvin Ridley coming back is even when he's been in Jacksonville and Tennessee, it's been the same thing. When he's outside the numbers, he's good. Once he steps on the numbers and go inside the numbers, it's a no-show. So, like you said, that type of inconsistency and unwillingness to, catch the ball inside the numbers is pretty much a no-go for me. Or should I say it in a K-Styles way? Mike?
Yes, please.
The fuck out of my face with Calvin Ridley. Like I said, bro, if we need another wide receiver, you're better off going young. You're going in the draft. Simply for the fact is, just think about what Mike just said. Darnell Mooney is a $16 million a year wide receiver right now. We just found out that what's that dude? Jacoby Myers is a $20 million a year wide receiver. No, we need to get a young guy out the draft. Like you said, potential number 2 guy. Like you said, you already got Drake. They just need a reliable number 2. And even though you do got some guys that may be in free agency, I just think the best route to go as far as that is the draft.
Yes. You get younger, man. You get younger, and you get wide receivers that doesn't have the miles on them. And I mean miles, not physically, but I'm talking about the mental miles of the NFL in that regard. Because they coming in, they want to learn. Most of these guys, if they're not super mega stars in college, they coming in wanting to learn.
Oh Lord, boy, we get a whole bunch of wide receiver questions off the rip, boy.
I see. Good God Almighty.
We ain't even got to the topic yet. But I love it. But like I said, man, we'll take a couple more questions. Y'all can still add y'all questions in the chat, but we'll do a couple more questions. Then we're going to get to the topic at hand. Pretty much what y'all really came here for. Let's see. I'm the smoke as which wide receiver from the draft would I like admire? If you want to, I gotta get the search from the draft research department, aka Fresh and Coach.
Yep. Dunsky been doing this thing too.
Exactly. So
I'm sorry, Don. I ain't mean to call you Dunsky. He hate when I say that.
Please don't call me that shit, bro.
I'm sorry. I forgot, man. Damn.
What? That boy gonna slap you in the face with a chicken when you call him.
Last time I did that, he squeezed the shit out of me. All right, so I'm sorry.
But like I said, you got a couple guys that I know of. Like I said, Zachariah Branch is pretty much the main one that I could see. But that's why I said I want to look at some more wide receivers before I make my decision on that. But whichever one they go in the draft, it'll be a lot better than what they got right now.
I'm only gonna have 5 for the quarterback and the wide receiver. I might throw some running backs in there and maybe a few offensive linemen. But right now, I just started my quarterback evaluation, y'all.
Yeah. So if you're looking for more of the draft talk, like I said, man, y'all definitely make sure you check out Fresh Football Talks as well as Coach Unchained and Mr. Wide Network. And you can get most of your draft talk and evals going on over there. So
let us know, man. Look, we have a membership. Like it's just $199. Like I said, you get access to all this information. So once I finish a prospect, I'm gonna put it on the membership. If y'all want to throw something in there, like I said, y'all just let me know. But like that's me. For me, it's going to be exclusive to the Mad Mike membership, my quarterbacks, and my evaluation. So
right. And if you're a member of either channels, like I said, man, if you're a member in itself, just let us know. Give us some feedback on some things, man. We definitely take all of it into account, whether it's good or bad, man. Because at the end of the day, man, hey, we doing public service over here. All right,
they want to talk about like one guy to look out for is David McCulley. Donovan McCulley.
Okay.
Say that name again.
Donovan McCulley.
Donovan McCulley.
Donovan McCulley.
Yes.
Okay. Well, like I said, if I want to be biased over here,
I should have damn known. I ran right into that one. But yeah.
Look,
hey, he got the size though. Like,
yeah.
He's a possession receiver. So again, like he played 1 year. He played 1 year at Michigan, but he played at Indiana for most of the time.
Okay. All right.
See now. If I wanted to be biased, if you're talking about a late round wide receiver / special teams guy, I would suggest Eric Rivers from Georgia Tech. If you talk about a guy who's like a late, like 6th, 7th round option, maybe undrafted free agent option.
McCulley probably a late day 2, early day 3 pick, I think.
Right.
So I'm
All
not
right.
looking for somebody in the 2nd round as far as the receiver goes.
Yeah, I think, like you said, I think Rivers would be more so of a special teams guy. Like you said, that'd be a late round guy for us. But let's go ahead and get right into the main topic at hand. Like I said, man, if y'all still got y'all questions in here, hey, like I said, we're going to answer them later on. We already 20 minutes in. Oh Lord. I guess he's Southside. Yeah, Southside. Yeah, we're gonna answer that a little bit. We're gonna answer that later too. He'll talk about the Tech wide receiver that transferred to UGA.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. We'll go back.
Earlier this year. I will give a quick assessment. Like I said, he is a down. Like I said, he's a vertical threat. But he's still trying to get into his body. He talked about Isaiah Cannon.
Yeah.
But he's a big body guy with a lot of speed. So once he kind of he has to get used to playing within the numbers and within the line of scrimmage. So that's
you with the right team because Kirby's gonna force you to get physical. So he with the right coach.
No, he's physical, but like I said, because if you know how, but if you know how Tech's offense is, especially when it's wide receiver, the wide receivers are not really physical; they're really speedsters. So, like you said, he's going to have that adjustment from going from a speed role to be a more of a physical role. But he has the size for it because he's like 6'4", 220. Like 6'4", 220 or something like that. So he has the physical makeup to make that transition. So I gave you some free stuff on that. All right. So today's episode we're going to be talking about is, as y'all already know, that the major news that's going on in the NFL right now, the Miami Dolphins is cleaning house, starting with Mr. Tyreek Hill.
Yes.
And hold on, let me make sure I put this up. I damn it, I forgot to put it up. My bad. Hold on, let me put this in here right quick, if you don't mind, my brothers.
Not at all, sir.
Okay. All right. So this was based on Adam Schefter. Like you said, Tyreek Hill being released, recovering from dislocated knee and torn ACL, and it will now be an unrestricted free agent. Hold on. His release will save the Dolphins $22 million against the salary cap. So, first of all, fellas, what do y'all think about that move? What do y'all think about that move in itself?
I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, man.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
I was on somewhere else. I was actually reading something. Just go ahead.
I mean, look at that division, man. Like, you gotta see what the Patriots just came from their Super Bowl run. Buffalo, they still contenders. Let's see how this new coaching staff is going to be. The Jets, they still trying to figure things out. So right now, the Dolphins, they gotta make some moves, man, to be competitive and having a lot of money in their wide receiver room is not gonna help them, make the advances that they need to be competitive in the AFC East. So I think, an agent Tyreek Hill, yeah, he just had an injury, and I'm pretty sure he can still be, an asset to the team, but Miami don't see them in their future plans. So where can he end up going? Look, it just depends on which teams can afford him. That's also good. That's also contending as well. So
Okay. What you got on there, Mike?
Okay, so all right, there we go. So the Dolphins made a number of moves, to be honest. So obviously they're still trying to figure out where and how. All right, so obviously you got Tyreek Hill being released. You got Bradley Chubb is another one of those guys. You have where's the other guy at? That's another list. All right, you got Nick Westbrook,
Eating cherry or something like that.
some shit like that, and James Daniels. So, and they got obviously with Tua's money. So they're looking to rebuild. There ain't no mistake about it. They're looking to rebuild, and you just look at that team. Uh, Me personally, I think they're going to invest a little bit more into the defense. Obviously, with the head coach that they hired, but I think you just look at Tyreek Hill and what he could possibly do. It just go right back to what Doug was saying. Like I think he's going to have he's going to have value, but I think he's just going to be one on deals for him personally. He's not going to get the money that he would typically covet in free agency with his skill sets because people are going to want to see if he's 100% healthy first, which he probably won't be, but it just comes down to what he's going to be able to do. And I think given the right circumstances and the right team and the right team and players around him, maybe a little bit of bias in it, but I just think the Falcons will be the perfect team for him because, for one, they got Bijan Robinson. And it's a huge possibility that they're going to re-sign Tyler Algier just because of the money that he's backup running backs don't really get a lot of money like that in free agency. And running backs, you got to be special to kind of get that type of money. I don't think that's going to happen. So not only you have Bijan, you can quite possibly have Tyler Algier come back, and you got Drake. Well, Tyreek's not going to be forced to be the number one. And it's quite possible that the Falcons can bring back Kyle Pitts. So let's just say you bring back both of those guys, Pitts and Tyler Algier. And then you release obviously Darnell Mooney to get his money. That's about $11-12 million from there. So you essentially have to give him. I'm thinking about $20 million, no higher than 25 for Tyreek Hill for maybe a 2-year deal, maybe a 3-year deal with with a little bit of guaranteed money in the first 2 years of that. Just a prove it deal. Like I said, it's probably one of them 3-year deals where it's really a 1-year deal, but based on how he plays, that second year becomes guaranteed based on his. So it'll be one of those types of things, and you just put those guys together, man. I think I'm just saying with Kevin Stefanski's offense and how he typically run his offense, I think this offense will be untouchable if you have a guy like Tyreek Hill, a healthy Tyreek Hill in the middle of this offense. That's just me. Kyle Pitts and Tyreek Hill in the middle of any would destroy. I mean, it would destroy any safeties. Any defensive coordinator's confidence. I don't know what you would do with Tyreek Hill and Kyle Pitts in the middle of a defense, in the middle of the offense. That's fucking insane, yo.
Yeah, I'll look at it from a standpoint. It's going to be how confident are you is that he's going to be ready during the season. I think with that injury in itself, like you said, I don't believe that he's going to get the type of money that he think he's going to get. When healthy, Tyreek Hill is a weapon in itself that could literally benefit a guy like a Drake London. I don't know. I'm kind of torn in between this. I'm real torn between it. I don't, like you say, it's just going to be dependent on the money, man, because I don't know what he's going to be looking for. I don't know if the Falcons are going to really have the mindset of trying to get him. But in a fantasy world, it makes sense if you're looking for a downfield threat for this offense. And if that's going to be just his main role, the gadget guy, stuff like that. Hell, this could be a Mohamed Sanu type of situation where you got a guy that's looking for a redemption. But my thing is how fast can he recover from that injury?
Yeah. Dislocated knee and torn ACL. So he shredded that knee up pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Keyshawn said the other thing that he's worried about is the knucklehead stuff off the field.
I wouldn't worry about that too much during the season with TYREEK Hill or anybody because I had to do it. It's too early for that joke.
Look.
I got a conscience, y'all. I do have
look. You just looking like that you got to play that into it. You got to play that into account too. Like, oh shit, yeah. Because we asked for some damn knuckleheads, and then we got a knucklehead situation right now. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah. I was gonna do it, but like, nah.
Yeah.
Pause, Mike. Pause.
But like you said, it's enough of the cachet to where, it would be definitely an upgrade over what the fuck we have.
And this is pure fantasy, guys. This is not saying that we're just saying what could, but we're not saying it's going to happen because I know a lot of people. We keep getting these dumbasses, and that's what the fuck y'all are. You some fucking dumbasses. People that think rumors are things that are absolutely real. Rumors aren't real, people. Okay.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Time out. But say that again.
People really think rumors are real. I thought rumors was just a talking point. I thought it was just for the conversation piece. But we got people out here that says, Mark, you shouldn't be reporting rumors. It's clickbait.
Somebody started a rumor that I eat penguins. I'm trying to figure out what
you eat. What?
You eat penguins?
Yeah.
Oh.
How the fuck is it? Who the fuck eat it? You know what?
You know what?
Damn.
I don't even eat penguins.
You know what? I don't. That could go so many ways. I don't
even know how to. I don't even know how to answer that.
I don't even know where to go with that
one. So basically, your ass be waddling to work. That's why you eat penguins.
Yeah. What I don't even know.
Oh man. Hey, but yeah. I guess I should report that I have a black horse named Pegasus in my backyard. Is that Wait. So it's cool for everybody else to report on rumors, but it's bad for you, Mike. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. Birds of a feather. They fight together.
I never knew that rumors was supposed to be
No,
real.
Mike. Mike. You're not supposed to report on rumors. That's supposed to be resided for somebody else. You're swagger jacking people. You're swagger jacking people.
Oh, now it makes sense. Okay.
So basically, he said you swagger jacking people because you're talking about rumors, Michael.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, according to the rumors about Dunn, it probably is safe to eat penguins. Shit, I don't know.
oh damn. I was trying to figure out how the hell can you. I don't even know if it's safe. For real.
People are over here literally contemplating, man, why the fuck would I want to eat a penguin?
The fuck?
Look. You go online. Oh, you go online. You found some weird stuff, but I didn't see the motherfucker barbecue a whole camel.
Wow.
I've seen a smoked camel before. Like, yeah, you gotta eat what's in your region.
Oh, might look like a throat baby that came in here to talk about you.
Look, man.
Okay. Oh Lord,
Lord have mercy. We ain't even talking about this, and you want to bring that dumbass shit in here.
Look, he got it. Look.
Lamar Jackson lover.
We know he got it tattooed
We know.
on his booty cheek. Yeah, right booty cheek. We know that.
Mm-hmm. We talking about wide receivers over here. Is it because we dislike Mike, his disrespect to... Did you just did why?
I have done nothing on right.
Oh my God. Did this motherfucker just make another fucking profile to come in here and disrupt the show?
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Did he literally just come in here and make another profile to disrupt the show?
You need to be going to Mr. White Sports Network. It probably worked better over there.
Yeah, it works better over there. Lord have mercy.
I actually like Mr. Samuel Jackson. Okay, he was really good in Star Wars.
Good God. Man, if I could count how many motherfuckers come up with brand new profiles to come over here and troll, boy, good Google move, boy. I guess we the only ones that got to go through that shit.
Yeah. Oh, so he is. This is a guy from Mr. White. Okay, now it makes sense.
It makes sense. He's scared to tell Mr. White himself to stop talking about Lamar Jackson. So he's begging us to tell him to stop. No, until Lamar Jackson does what he's supposed to do and get over the hump of the quote-unquote elite quarterback, in which y'all put him in that category with the Josh Allens, with the Joe Burrows, with the Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Once you're in that elite category, you're going to be judged based on such. And unfortunately for Lamar Jackson, he hasn't got over the hump. See, the problem with a motherfucker like this, the elite quarterback standards don't apply to Lamar Jackson, even though he's an elite quarterback. And that is one talking point that I heard from Sam, which is true because me and him talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell you think he got it from? He got.
I mean, we can talk about a quarterback. I don't have. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Lamar Jackson. Right?
Exactly. So like I said, so if you're not talking about Tyreek Hill or the topic at hand, you can get the fuck on. If you got a problem with people talking about Lamar Jackson, go talk to Sam.
He's wild. He's awake right now. So you
but check this out though, man. We just fixed your plate. Have a seat anywhere, man. But we the conversation is about TYREEK Hill, man.
Exactly. Lord have mercy. But anyway, after dealing with crybaby over here, getting back to the topic at hand. So let's say Tyreek Hill. Okay, so we've covered the fantasy thing of the Falcons. Where do you think he would best fit in? What team do you think he best fit if it ain't the Falcons?
I would say Dallas. I say Dallas because one, they already have one guy like him not as explosive in CeeDee Lamb. So I think him playing with CeeDee Lamb would be amazing, to be honest. I don't know if Big George to be back. I personally like George in Dallas. I think he fits that culture perfectly, to be honest. But I think if he doesn't go, I think Dallas is definitely one. I don't see the Ravens. I just don't think he will want to play with somebody that's running around in 13,000 circles. I don't think he will want that. I think he will flip his fucking wig, to be honest. Like, he's a hot head too. Tyreek, if you're not giving him the ball, he's gonna turn that son bitch out. So you got to keep that in. If you throwing to the tight ends more, you throwing to him, he gonna flip that son bitch. He gonna turn this ball out. Yeah, he gonna turn that motherfucker out. Okay,
right.
He started in Miami when he wasn't getting his targets where he thought he should be getting. So that's the thing with TYREEK Hill. So I don't think. I mean, him with Zay Flowers. He's a cheap knockoff. I mean that wholeheartedly. Zay Flowers is nothing but a cheap ass version of TYREEK Hill, and a bad version at that.
Exactly.
I wouldn't want Flowers on my team. I would never want that dude on my team. I just think he's overrated. He should be so much better than what he is, but he just disappears, man. He reminds me a lot of Darnell Mooney.
See,
they better than what they are, but they just disappear.
See the problem with Baltimore. This is why I have a Baltimore issue with it. The wide receivers are not going to get the football like that. And if Tyreek Hill is one of those wide receivers that's going to crash out if he doesn't get the ball, Baltimore is the worst case scenario for him. Let's just keep it real. Yeah. Hey, you don't really have a lot of big name wide receivers lining up to go to Baltimore. I just say that much.
No.
The Raiders, I don't know, because the quarterback situation is still up in the air. I see Terry Lloyd said Carolina.
Tyree Hill would never go to them. It ain't enough holes in Carolina for him to go up there. So that's definitely not
Chicago. I honestly think Chicago will be a good spot for him.
Pretty much everybody else saying back to Kansas City. Do you think that he would actually go back to Kansas City?
I don't know, man.
It depends on when Pat is.
It depends on the money.
Okay.
He only going there for Pat. He's not going there for nothing else. He going there for Pat and Andy. So it depends on when Pat come back. It depends on with Andy. If Andy wants him, I think he'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves Andy Reid, man.
I think he could end up. We looking at contending teams. Chicago, Buffalo will probably be a good prime spot for him to go to.
Mm-hmm. Southside said it ain't up to their drafting Mendoza. Exactly. Them drafting Mendoza makes it still up in the air.
Yep.
I don't trust Mendoza for shit in the NFL, but like I said, I could be wrong, but I don't trust him. Let's see who. I'm trying to think of a team that will beat Tennessee, maybe with Brian Dable. Tennessee will probably be a good spot for him.
There's got to be money. You can't like Tyreek wants to win, and he wants the ball all the time. On top of it, he ain't winning no damn.
He ain't winning no more Super Bowls with that mindset.
No, so it really just depends on him, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will say this: I don't think it is going to happen, but I think him and Detroit will probably be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think Denver. Like I said, Denver. I think a sleeper would be Denver.
Mm-hmm.
I think Denver. I think Sean Payton would know how to create certain matchups with Tyreek Hill. That's as long as he ain't throwing nobody asses under the bus like he always do. But, and I'm talking about Sean Payton, Tyreek Hill. Yeah, but I think Denver would be a sleeper team for him. Let me see what else y'all got. Okay, Tampa. I don't really see Tampa. Deshaun Dotson said Buffalo. I could see. Well, like I said, Tyreek Hill can pretty much fit in with majority of the NFL teams just because of the speed alone and his playmaking ability. So shit, we might well just say all 32 teams could use his ass at this point.
Yeah.
Ski said Houston, we got Jacksonville, got Seattle. Seattle got a bunch of money problems right here. They talking about trading away 2 goddamn defensive players that makes the same room right now. I think they said Nawasu. They might possibly trade Nawasu. You got Kevin Walker. He's an unrestricted free agent. And I think Josh Jobe might be on the move, possibly. So they got a lot of questions that they got to figure out who they gonna pay. Let's see. All right, so I think we can go ahead and go right back to the questions. We're gonna go back right to the questions. And then we got one more conversation to have after you do these last round of questions. So, like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you go ahead and share this to your family, friends, dogs, side chicks, university professors, whatever y'all got. And we definitely appreciate that. It's an underrated thing you can do on these shows too, man. So when you get done with this, hit the hype button as well. Help us push this stuff out here. Hit the hype button. Get us some of these hype points up so more people can watch these live streams. We definitely appreciate that. Let's see. So question going back to South Side says, do y'all see us drafting and signing a wide receiver free agency? This is a Falcon question here. Do you think they would do both? Is basically what he's asking.
I mean, anything is better than what we got. So hell yeah, I do.
Yeah, I can see them doing both. Honestly, you're gonna have to figure out how to revamp this wide receiver room.
It's not good, y'all.
It's really not. Like, we gotta. You know, I'm not big on skill. I'm not a skills person, but if we talk about skills, like that wide receiver room needs to be revamped badly.
Oh my God!
Because outside of Drake, it is a huge drop off.
And the drop off, whoa, boy, jeez. You know what? Okay, Ski said, did you hear the Rams may be interested in Ty Simpson?
I mean, that right there ain't really far fetched. I mean, when you got that 5-foot midget at backup, shit, you be looking for anything that's better than that.
That is like, they also gotta be real about Stafford.
Yeah,
he
because
just came off a MVP year, but they really gonna have to start addressing the
See, you don't want to end up like the Saints where they had an opportunity to kind of address the heir apparent. Hell, you don't want to be like us not addressing the heir apparent situation, and then once the damn mother is gone, now you scrambling. You don't want to go down that road. Dre Murphy got a question here. Says, what do you think about bringing in Bradley Chubb?
Yeah, no. Next. I mean, what the fuck do we need with him? Okay, let's be real. What do we need? We already got him. We got big Harrison. We got we got Walker. I mean, for the moment, we still got James Pierce. We got him. The Falcons have Braylon Trice. You still got to figure out what he's about. I mean, we can bring back on the Ebikidi. We can bring back Leonard Floyd.
I
David
mean,
Nellis.
Find that edge.
I mean, but Mike, I do want to ask this question to you, and you could use this. You could use this question. You can use this question for whatever for your next piece of content. I was just gonna ask the question. So, do you think the James Pierce Jr. situation may be the catalyst on the Falcons making K. Nellis a priority this offseason?
I mean, I would. It's kind of difficult because obviously there's mixed feelings about this, and to be honest, I'm taking my personal feelings about issues and trouble because it's football. You need that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need troublemakers. You need somebody who's emotionally, vulnerable at times. Like we need a fucking psycho. You need a psycho on your team. I know that
you need a psycho on the field. let me reiterate that. On the field.
On the field, we need that. And he's definitely a damn psycho on the field. And
he just don't need to be a psycho off the field.
Off the field. And I like I said, I'm willing to say, yeah, he's young, but I'm only gonna say that to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? It's parameters and things that go for me personally. When I look at James, I'm not one to look, like I said, I'm not one to condone bad behavior at all because like you just use your damn head. Like my biggest thing with this is, bro, you had $100 million locked up, okay? And you possibly still can have that. But you had $100 million locked up with 10 sacks in a rookie season. You got $100 million just locked up in your favor. All you had to do from that point on is get 6 sacks every year. That's all you had to do. That's $100 million locked up. But you wanted to be Debo and beat up Felipe. You know what? Never mind. Shut up, Mike. Shut up. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave that alone because I want the facts to come out. I want the facts to come out before I start talking around my goddamn mouth about shit. Like, and enough. We don't have enough people that like to do that. You know what I'm saying? People just like to run their motherfucking dick. Damn, that sound like truth. They like to run their little suckers and just call people for what it is without knowing all the facts. So I want to get all the facts before I, judge him off the field. All I would say is Pierce did something dumb, and whether he's exonerated or whatever the case may be, it's going to be justified. Whatever his punishment or lack of punishment, I believe it's going to take care of itself. But I think the Falcons already have it. I think we good. I think we good.
I think they already kind of have a plan for it anyway. Okay. All right, Don. Here's a question for you from Keisha. I said, would you be comfortable with Casey Washington being the wide receiver 4?
Depends on how much how much he want. Because one thing I'm not gonna do is have a lot of money sold up in a receiver, a 4th option, really 5th option receiver. Because of course Kyle Pitts is gonna go be what that 2nd option guy. So I'm cool with it. Like again, man, it depends on when Ian starts negotiating contracts. Well, people, either trying to extend people or try to bring free agents in, or even just essentially give somebody a contract. It's got to be team friendly. We don't have a lot of money. I mean, we have enough, but we gotta be very conscientious on certain things. We gotta, of course, pay draft picks. There's a couple of players on this team we want to pay. And another big question mark is we still don't know if Michael Penix is going to be available week 1.
Exactly.
So if that's the case, you got to have enough money to sign somebody, because we know we're not bringing back Kurt. So we got to save at least between $7 to $11 million for a backup quarterback that can come in and win us a few games until Penix come back. So, like I said, I would like for Casey to stay, but it all depends on the circumstances.
So I got another question for you, Don. So we know that Stefanski had issues with wide receivers in Cleveland. I don't think he was able to build that offense in the image that he wanted. So do you think he's going to finally get an opportunity to build a wide receiver core the way he wants it?
I think so. You already got. That's the thing. He really ain't got much to. He really ain't got much work to do here in Atlanta. You already have a offensive line that's been playing together. Outside of the center the past couple of seasons. Um, our wide receiver room right now, they're like the weakest link. But if you just add a piece or two there to the wide receiver room, I think we'll be fine. Kyle Pitts, I think they either franchise him or they'll give him a contract. Penix, he's still a work in progress. He's still developing, and then you got the best player in football with Bijan. So I don't think it's much work for Stefanski to do to this offense to get it the way he wants to. Like I said, get you a center, in the draft. Get you, we can sign a wide receiver in free agency, but you also can draft another wide receiver. So you got two new receivers, in the room now just by acquisitions of the draft and the free agency. And so right now we just gotta wait to see what's gonna happen with Penix and his recovery. So, but hopefully I answered your question. I don't know if I danced around it or not.
No, you said that's perfect.
That's cool. That's cool. So we right around 9 o'clock. So we gonna take the last few minutes to go off topic here, and I want to talk about the atrocity, the god awfulness, the snooze fest, the absolute abomination of NBA All Star Weekend.
Good God Almighty!
It was so bad at the point where now I actually forgot it was NBA All Star Weekend. It was so bad that all the skills competitions were over before 8 o'clock. It was so bad that the All Star game itself, the arena was half full. It was so bad that it's, and I'm gonna have to throw in the word that Mike said that people don't understand, the rumors of them possibly changing the All Star Weekend format again.
Oh Lord.
It was just bad all around, man. Dunk contest looked like shit. You got Dame Lillard winning the 3-point contest. I thought the motherfucker was hurt, so I guess he wasn't hurt enough to shoot threes.
Wow.
Look, I'm just gonna say this. Just what 22 years ago, right? 22 years ago, Jaheim really got in trouble for putting the All Star game in front of him before his girl and put that woman first on.
You
So
know what? You on punishment, bro. You on punishment. You tripping?
no, I'm being serious. I'm just saying like how far 20 years ago wasn't that long ago. Like the All Star game used to mean something. Like it was a
Yeah.
whole weekend. You used to block out because they used to come out to the Super Bowl, so you knew you had something else to watch. Hell, even the NHL All-Star game, the hockey All-Star game used to mean something.
It's better than
Like,
that. Yeah. Yep.
now they just now All-Star games don't mean anything anymore. Like it's just okay, they just out there just for drills.
It's Bugs Bunny fault.
Space Jam. On and get up. You gotta slam now. You want the real thing going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. It's your chance. Do your dance with the Space Jam. All right. Hey, we got a $4.99 super chat. Gene Frederico said, would Ebiketie become a priority with the JPJ scenario?
No, it just he won't become a priority. He'll become a person that you can talk to see if you want to keep him on the team for depth. He's a depth guy at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna pay him market. I'm not even gonna pay him market price for staying on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Like if anybody I'm gonna pay is Caden Ellis.
Yeah.
That's it. And everybody else, nope. Like look, we doing hometown deals. We need y'all to do a deal for the team.
So to answer that question, Don pretty much answered that, but I want to answer it from another. I don't understand the disrespect and disregard of Jalen Walker. Right? He was third among rookies in pressure rate. Okay, 20 pressures, and I wouldn't necessarily say a new position for him, but this is the longest he's played the edge in his career. He played sparingly with Georgia. They put him at every linebacker position, edge. Like they did all types of things with Jalen Walker. But this dude is an elite athlete. He's an elite athlete. Like when he went out with an injury and we didn't have him on the edge, our run defense was pretty fucking bad. It was bad. We could not consistently stop the run with a guy like Jalen Walker. So the disrespect and disregard because of a sack number. Pierce was not great at setting the edge. Now, he got better as time went on during the season, but he was not better than Jalen Walker as an overall edge. He was not better. It's not even close. Jalen Walker is smarter. He understands the gaps, the gap integrity, being that he played every linebacker position, including the edge. Like he did all of that. That's one thing about Kirby Smart's guys. They're going to be intelligent and knowing their assignment. So for me, I don't understand the disregard for Jalen Walker. And I think, obviously, if you just look at his size, he doesn't have the James Pierce Jr. And that's the only thing, in my opinion, that sets him apart. James Pierce is just one of those guys that just physically is just gifted. But Jalen Walker is just gifted, period. Let me say it again, because that probably went over a lot of people's head. James Pierce Jr. is physically gifted. You don't see too many 6'5", 240, 260-pound guys that can move the way he can move. And you look at a guy like Jalen Walker is about 6'1", 6'2", 240, 245, that can do it fucking all. There was a reason why he was at A8. You can put him anywhere and tell him to do anything, and he's going to do it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. He's going to do it well.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. But everything is just going to be solely just dependent on what they do, man. Until we could do, like you said, we could do a lot of the speculations and stuff like that, but once we get once we get past these combine, I think the NFL combine is in the next couple weeks, I think. start hitting the free agency, we'll start seeing what the mindset of this team is, and if with the Ian Cunningham and the type of guys that they brought in, I don't expect them to go all out the first couple of days of free agency. So if they don't do nothing in the first couple of days of free agency, I don't want to hear no bitching, moaning, and complaining about it.
No. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We talk about we want all the high price free agents, but at the same time we want to build. No. So, hey man, I ain't got nothing left on that. I just say as far as all the All-Star games and stuff, seem like all the sports nobody watch, aka MLS, NHL, MLB's All-Star games, do it right. The NFL and the NBA don't know what the hell to do with theirs.
That's an embarrassment. I really want to cut one of his ears off when I see him. Like, he really pissed me off. Like, he fucked up the NBA. The worst thing that ever happened to the NBA was that Adam Silver. He's the worst thing that ever happened to the NBA. He turned into an absolute clown show. It's like the lingerie football league. Everybody just doing dumb shit. And I like to see ass. I like to see ass. I'm not complaining about the ass, but it's just a show to show off the booty, if that makes sense. It's just to show off aesthetics. Like, it ain't got shit.
I mean, when you get to a point where the celebrity game is more appealing than the actual game itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's this whole tournament for me. I'm like, why are you overcompensating for it?
Who the fuck cares about Drewski and short ass Kevin?
You're overcompensating. The All-Star game is East West. You can do either East West or USA versus the world, because now you got about half the damn team is half the damn NBA now is international now. So shit, you could do USA versus the world. But all this other stuff.
Games, kid. They have about 4 or 5 of those games. Like, what the hell is this crap? Like, what is this?
Like I said, you're trying to overcomplicate a special event that doesn't need no complicated rules. Keep it simple, stupid. AKA East versus West. Stop trying. Because all the other stuff that they're doing with it right now, it's just bad. It's bad, bro. It's horrible. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. But I ain't got really nothing else. Mike, do you got anything else that you want to speak on?
No. I like me. You talking about a guy that loved basketball growing up, and I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I look at in basketball is the highlights. I have not seen one single entire game all year. Not one single game. Now, I've seen, moments of a game, but like I don't even keep up with the NBA like that. It's terrible. It's terrible to watch. It's unwatchable at this point.
Okay. All right, Don, you got anything else you want to speak on? Are you good?
No, I'm good, man.
All right. Well, I ain't got nothing else on that, man. So we appreciate everybody coming in. Like I said, man, y'all continue to support the channels. Mad Mike Sports, Mad Mike Network, 6MK Live, and the Heavy Hitters Live. And till next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Oh,
we here to stay.
Ooh, yeah, dig it.
You ain't got to go home.
But you got to get the hell up out of here.
And deuces.
Put your eyes back in your head.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.